was interesting. What did you make of his vibe overall?
I think something mentally wrong with him. I don't think he's like all the way there mentally. I think he's crazy.
Legit?
That's my opinion. Yeah, I think he's legit crazy. I think something really wrong with him, but that's what make him dangerous. I think them the guys is the most dangerous people, them delusional, crazy people who want to be the best and want their spot at greatness. So I gotta respect it, but I think something is definitely off with him.
When it comes to it, competition is competition, man. This is competition and currency, you know, and you can't be friends in this game. I don't see it. I think that's what makes them soft. It's what makes our era a little bit fragile. So I think the guys like myself that still carry that with the heart of a champion and holding the Ring Magazine world title, I think that maybe we have a different form of looking at it.
Stevenson didn't tiptoe around it during a live interview. He walks straight up to the truth as he sees it and confronts Teofimo Lopez head-on.
I don't carry it that way.
But you're in my way.
The mentality is never going to be that way.
But you're in my way. But you're in my way. So I got to move you out my way. That's how I look at this.
Nope.
Ain't nobody taking food off my table. That's all I'm going to say.
But I'll tell you this, though. You bit more than you could chew.
That's cool. You can feel that way.
For sure.
But come fight night, you're going to realize this is a lot different than being on the outside than being inside of there.
As they all say.
Okay. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Oh my God, mentally, okay. I'm talking about I'm slow in the boxing ring, right?
Mentally.
I'm talking about the boxing ring, what you was talking about. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Okay, you're gonna see. I promise.
Shakur flat out said something feels mentally off with Teofimo, calling him crazy in that way only fighters understand. Not as an insult, but as a warning because that edge is exactly what makes him dangerous in the ring. It was one of those moments where honesty hit harder than trash talk.
Are you watching him as an amateur?
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. He was a lot better younger.
Oh, he was better when he was younger?
Especially at the JOs, Junior
I was
Olympics.
whooping ass.
He was whooping feet, yo.
All right. He was crazy with it?
Yeah, he was mad nice.
You don't think he developed enough power or something?
It's not about the power. I think that he just focusing too much on one arsenal.
What, the defense?
Just defense.
Yo, don't tell me too much because I don't want you to say that you told me the game plan, you gave this, so I don't want no excuses. So don't say too much.
All right, Canelo Crawford.
No, I could give him that. I could tell him all the game plans and everything because a true master in anything in boxing, the sport, you got to master yourself. You got to learn how to beat yourself. So if I give you all the tools on how to beat me, and I beat you,
I already know how to beat you, bro.
Nobody beat me.
I already know how to beat you.
Shakur is basically saying unpredictability is a weapon if you know how to use it. At the same time, he didn't blur the lines when the conversation turned to levels, making it clear that if Teofimo ever stepped in with Terence Crawford, that's a fight that ends badly for Teo. Full stop.
He's talking about, like, once he gets through you, then he wants Crawford, names like that. How do you think he would do against someone like Terence at this point?
I think he gets knocked out.
Can't even hang with him.
Yeah, he's too little. Bud is too big for him.
Right. As far as skills, though, do you think he's on par with the likes of Terence?
I'm not gonna say he's on a Terence Crawford level of skills, but he's very skillful. He got a lot of things with him that puts him at a high level.
What makes the moment even more interesting is the contrast with the past, because a throwback clip from December 2018 shows the respect between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez was always real, genuine admiration before the stakes.
Okay, what is it so special about Shakur?
The way he is, he's just technical, you know? He's very smart when he's in there. You know, he's still young. We're both the same age, 20 years old. But we got
the belts and the pressure change the tone. That's what gives this rivalry depth. It's not built on fake beef. It's built on familiarity, confidence, and two elite fighters who know exactly how dangerous the other one can be.
Well, you know, he's getting up there, so his name speaks for itself. You know, he's a 2016 silver medalist. So, you know, and one of the best in that far in the amateurs in USA. So it speaks for itself. Shakur Stevenson is here for the present and the future of boxing.
Then you've got Terence Crawford chiming in, and this is where it gets unintentionally funny. Bud gives everyone the respectful great fighter label, then casually turns around and calls a Teofimo fight a trash fight. Like he's talking about skipping leftovers. No anger, no rant, just cold honesty. And when that comes from someone as precise and respected as Crawford, it hits harder than trash talk ever could.
Great. Tank Davis.
Great. Pitbull Cruz. Great. Teofimo Lopez. Trash. Devin Haney. Great. Goose. Great. Snell. Great. And your opponent this weekend.
And right after hearing Terence Crawford drop those brutally calm opinions, the vibe somehow gets even more chaotic when Ryan Garcia jumps into the mix, because Ryan talking boxing is always half analysis, half group chat energy. I'm listening to this and thinking, yeah, this is exactly how real fighters debate fights when the cameras aren't supposed to be rolling. No suits, no filters, just bets flying around like it's poker night. Ryan locking in on Shakur Stevenson by decision isn't some casual pick either. It's him breaking it down like, look, this turns into chess before it turns into damage.
Hey, Shakur, I know we were, going at it right now, but I do have you beating him. I do see that your style, he can't f with. Oh, sorry, damn, I cussed myself. My
and
bad.
you're on the show. That's the second one for you.
That's a fine, yo. That's a fine.
But I gotta say one thing, Teofimo does got that rock on him. Has that one punch power. I see that, you fought a little different with what's his name, Cepeda. Do you think you're gonna fight that same way, or it's gonna be a little different? I see it a little different, but
when I fight Teo, I'm gonna have to fight different that night. I could do it all, bro. I got so much things in my arsenal to where I could do everything that I need to do to come out.
And I actually agree with the core of his point. Teofimo doesn't apply the kind of constant pressure that makes Shakur bike around the ring in a panic. Shakur is not worried about floods. He's worried about lightning strikes 1 or 2 shots at a time. And when Ryan starts saying it gets ugly late, that's not disrespect. That's experience talking. He's basically saying once Shakur reads the timing, the puzzle starts losing pieces.
But don't even put pressure like that. How can he be on a pedal bike if he don't put no pressure, real pressure like that?
But Teo could crack a little bit.
Yeah, he could crack, but he's not a pressure fighter.
They both got tough defense, though.
Yeah, Shakur just has to watch for a single shot here, single shot there. He's not going to worry about volume, coming forward, hard-hitting guys. He's going to be watching for 1, 2 shots at a time. Teofimo just doesn't put pressure like that for Shakur to even run.
The funniest part is how confident everyone sounds while completely disagreeing. Like they're all betting lunch money but talking legacy. You've got one side saying Shakur picks him apart. The other saying is that Timo cracks him eventually and nobody's backing down. And when Ryan casually drops that southpaw counterpuncher line like it's checkmate, you can tell he's seeing a matchup nightmare, not a highlight reel. Whether you agree or not, this wasn't clout talk. This was fighters arguing about inches, timing, and habit.
That's just what it is. Unless he changes up his whole game plan and his whole fighting style. Which he possibly could and shock me. But at the end of the day, Shakur's going to pick him apart. I can see it, bro. One, Teo don't even do good with counterpunchers. And another thing, he don't even do good with southpaws. And now you got a southpaw counterpuncher? Come on, bro. This is a bad matchup for Teo. Bad matchup. Bad matchup.
It's going to be like Sandor Martin all over again.
And right after Ryan breaks it down like a late-night group chat debate, the energy flips completely when Teofimo Lopez steps to the mic, because this is where confidence turns into combustion. I'm listening to this and thinking, yeah, this isn't trash talk. This is Teofimo in full main character mode. The man is standing there talking about eyes not lying, legacy being written in real time, and fighting at Madison Square Garden like it's his personal proving ground. And honestly, I get it. When Teofimo says he risks it all every time, no rematch clause, no safety net. That's not bravado. That's a fighter who believes pressure sharpens him instead of breaking him. You can hear it in how loose he sounds, joking 1 second, preaching greatness the next. Like his mind is already calm while everyone else is nervous. What makes this interesting is how he frames the mental talk. He's not denying the chaos. He's embracing it. He's basically saying, I'm just being me. If that gets in your head, that's your problem.
Talk to me about this fight. Were there any concessions you have to make, any stipulations that are of interest? Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time. No need for a rematch clause. Oh my goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is. And what better way than here at Madison Square Garden? This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. You know I said it earlier, but we're not in...
And that's classic Timo. Because when he's comfortable being unpredictable, that's usually when he's dangerous. I also love how he keeps circling back to growth, talking about footwork, lessons learned, and evolution. Like, this fight isn't just about beating Shakur Stevenson. It's about leveling himself up again. And then there's that underdog chip creeping back in. Him questioning why boxing keeps doubting him. Why is he always the guy people underestimate until the lights come on? You can feel that hunger. The confidence isn't clean or polished. It's raw, a little chaotic, but grounded in belief. And when he starts talking about future roads leading to bigger fights, even mentioning Devin Haney, you realize this isn't just a single night for Teofimo. This is a statement tour. You may not agree with everything he says, but one thing's clear. He's not showing up to survive rounds. He's showing up to force the story to bend his way.